Hi everyone, welcome in this video. I'm Aryan and today we're going to create this really cool section here. It's very simple, very useful, and as you can see, it's fully responsive. So we were going to build it with Bricks Builder and AutomaticCSS. AutomaticCSS is a plugin that is not necessary to follow the tutorial, but I highly suggest if you want to start building website faster. Check the description of this video to see more information on my setup. So let's start right away on the website. So I'm here on my Bricks Builder page and I'm going to add a new section and then click on this container here. With the container selected, you need to go on display, change it to grid. If you are not using AutomaticCSS, of course, you should use like 1fr space 1fr, for example, for 2 columns, but I'm going to use AutomaticCSS. So whenever you see me using this, you can actually add your normal measurement like pixels, percentage, whatever. Okay, great. So now I have my 2 columns, right? With the container still selected, I'm going to click on plus button. I will add a block, okay? And then in the first block, I can open it from here. I will rename it block image. Okay, and with block image selected, I will go on plus button, and then basically you could, add an image very quickly. Image. Click on the image. In this case, select the image, and now you should upload your image. Okay, here it is. Insert. And now we have our image here. Okay, great. So with the image added, now we could even start building the right side. So block image, sorry, not block image, close this, go on container, and with container selected, plus button, and again, choose another block. And this block, I would call it block text, because it has all the text in it. And if you click the layer block text, you get here, I can add a title, a description, and a button, right? So plus button, heading, description, and button. And here we go. We are going to copy also the text just to make it look similar. So click on the title, then click on the text here, and just go and get the text. And then get started. Let me copy this text here. Great. So everything is copied. And now what we can actually do is this. You basically can click on the block text content and then get on align cross axis. Sorry, not this one, align main axis, and you center it. After that, I want some padding, right? So very easy, go on style, layout, padding, right click on it, and you can just start adding your padding. So I would go with AutomaticCSS, I would choose, an M, for example. Okay, and it's adding a padding on the top. To make sure that this gets on all the sides, just double click here. 1 and 2, and now as you can see we have the padding on all the sides. And of course I want some spacing right between the elements, and it's very easy. Go on content this time, and row gap, I would add here some more spacing. I guess I would go with XS. Okay, if I get it to the design, the spacing is there is not much spacing, but the styling of the text, I will do this very quickly just for for the tutorial. But for example, the title could stay the same, but let's say the text is not really the same. You can click on it, go on style, and here on style, just open the typography tab and choose your color here. I usually go with a neutral medium color. Okay, and then for the font size, again, I'm going to use an S by also adding a calculation, because the S is too small, so I would go with calc parenthesis. Okay, then go to the end of the variable here and just multiply 1.2, for example, or and close the parenthesis in this way, or 1.3. Okay, and that's all. Of course, you can use pixels or whatever. I use these for following the best practices, and if I change this element in the backend, like in the dashboard of AutomaticCSS, everything change and recalculate without having to change stuff manually. That's why I do the calculation. Okay. With that being said, you can style also the button here. So, rounded corner and the icon. So let's do that very quickly. So with the button selected, go on content, and on icon, you can click icon and just, go on, you can also upload your SVG own file, but make sure in the bricks option that you can find here, settings, okay, you have SVG upload enabled, okay? So with that done, you can also upload your own SVG. Now, I will choose something similar, like this arrow here. And then you can actually change all the typography here of the button. I guess that the typography of the button is managed not here, not on the icon, but probably here. Let me try and click. Yep. So I'm going to choose an S probably is good. Again, you can add a calculation here if you want, just to make it a little bit bigger. Multiply 1.3. Okay. Or let's do 1.2 in this case. And then go on, not background, sorry, border. And with border selected, just click once here, and you can add your border here, your border radius. I will go with an S in this case, and now we have our border radius. If you check, the button design is probably very similar, not the same, but you can change that, like typography. You can also change the font weight to something more bolder. So I will leave it to you. You know where to change stuff to actually make it more similar, to the design you want. I will do more design videos. This is more a wireframe video, so I don't want to really lose much time on that. And okay, so let's check now the responsiveness of this. So if I get here, amazing, it works well. If I get here, it starts to, having not much of a space, so this is normal. And here on mobile is, of course, something to be changed, right? Let's say you don't really like also this thing happening here. What I highly suggest, first of all, is to actually don't add a padding on the top and bottom, because it actually have much space. So let's click on the block text, right? With the block text selected on layout, just remove the top one and the bottom one, because we don't really need them. If you get then here, as you can see now, is touching the edge of the image, okay? And that's a little bit better. Great. So let's say you want to leave it like this, in this case, in the tablet, in the mobile horizontal version. But let's say that in the mobile vertical version, okay, I want the image on the top and the text on the bottom. To do that is very easy. You need to click on the container. With the container selected, you need to get on content, and here just select one column. And there you go. Then if I want more spacing between the two elements, order, you can change the order here, okay, by clicking, sorry, not the order, I was thinking of something else. You need to go on content and go on gap here. I apologize. And click on like M. Okay, and in this case, as you can see, it's adding some space. Again, you can add pixel, whatever. And yeah, that's all actually, right? So it's very simple. And if you go here, as you can see, everything stays the same. Nothing breaks up. So now you have your mobile version fully working, and the desktop and the other resolution fully working. So yeah, that's all. Also, let's say you want to change the order of the elements. I was thinking about that, changing the order. If you click on the block image and say, I want the text on the top and the image at the bottom, you can choose the block image or the block text and just go on order and type 2. And as you can see now, I have the text on the top and the image on the bottom, if you want to actually have this version here. So yeah, let me remove this, and that's all, guys. I hope this tutorial was useful. As you can see, we did this in really few minutes. Thank you for following my videos. Of course, like this video if it was useful. Comment below if you have any question, and subscribe to the channel to get notified for new videos. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one. Bye.